The vision of our chairman to make a phone call available to every Indian was realized in 2003 when we were the first operator to launch a telephone call at 40 paise per minute. And that's when every Indian was empowered with a mobile phone in his hand, and we see the explosion of telephony which happened in 2003. So we believe we are now just at the beginning of a second revolution in telephone in the telecom sector, which is the data revolution, and which is going to unfold over the next few years. And once again we are taking the lead in this revolution. We are today the number one data operator in India, and you will be surprised to know that today almost 15% of consumer internet traffic in India passes over our service called Reliance Net Connect. So, which is the highest in any country across the world, where a wireless broadband network, a single operator, is carrying 15% of consumer internet traffic. That's the highest anywhere in the world. So, the vision which we are set forward is making India wire-free broadband. You know, the limitations we have with wireline broadband in India about right of ways, about the reachability, about the quality of copper. The only way we can leapfrog to a broadband penetration on par with rest of the world is making India wire-free broadband. So that is the vision we have as a company. And we already have set forth on this journey with a lead over anybody else in India. We have 3G presence in 333 towns. We have our CDMA broadband in 900 plus towns, which is popularly known as Net Connect broadband. And we have our mobile internet, which is at 2G speeds in 20,000 towns. So this coverage is 3 times higher than any other operator in India. Mobile broadband as a whole, we are 3 times larger in coverage as compared to, say, Tata or Airtel or anybody else. Now we see that the first 3G is a year old in India, and as all of us are realizing, the adoption is pretty low. I mean, when we all put together bidded $15 billion for 3G spectrum, none of us had anticipated that we'll have such a low adoption in the first year. We had betted much higher than what the reality has turned out to be. And so there is a lot of introspection which happened within all of us as to what can drive 3G adoption and higher data usage in India. So it is a combination of 4 key pillars which will work. That's what we feel. It's applications and content being one pillar, the network spread, I mean making network available across the country, devices, and data tariffs, where the bundle of 3G services along with the devices is what making it the whole bundle affordable. So when the user is buying, he is looking at both the cost of the device and then what is the cost of using it. So it is the combination which is working. So another thing we realize that Android is the way to go, because obviously Android is the fastest growing operating system today in the mobile space. And with this vision and with this background, we launched last year Reliance 3G Tab. Now this was a path-breaking product, and it changed the entire landscape in India as far as tablets go. This was the first fully featured tab. I mean, we did not have any kind of feature limitations as compared to Samsung Galaxy Tab or Apple iPad. We were feature wise and hardware specs wise quite similar, but it was at almost half the price. So this was launched at a price point of 13,000 rupees when the market was in the range of 30,000. 25 to 40,000 was the market, and we kind of broke the price barrier to make it affordable, because we felt that at the pricing of $500 plus, India is not going to be able to afford tablets in a very large volume. And unlike maybe an Akash or something, we didn't compromise on the hardware specs and the features. So it was a fully loaded, fully featured tab at affordable price. And it had Android 2.3, which is the latest so far until your ice cream sandwich is coming in now. We have a 7-inch capacitive screen, unlike some of the others which have a resistant screen. A very lightweight tab with just 389 grams. This is how light and how small it is. A very sleek looking device. And it's supported by our 3G network, our wireless broadband network covering 1000 towns. We also enabled many applications including YouTube, Twitter, Orkut, and the entire suite of Android applications. And here is where we have compared it with all the tabs in the market, and you can see, the specs. It is on par with any other device you have in the market, which are priced at 2 to 3 times higher pricing. So the specs are exactly the same. The advantage is the network, because this is bundled with our 3G network. So it is a integrated offering of a device, a network experience at affordable pricing, both for the device as well as the data usage. So it is also the data plan which comes bundled along with it. So this is the plan. On our regular plans for the tab users, we have depending on the plan you opt for, 42% to 51% off. So that is the bundle of a device plus the data plans. When a customer buys the bundle together, he gets a 51% discount on the data plan. So the affordability is driven not just at the device level but also at the usage level. So it is a total cost of ownership which is being addressed and making it affordable in the market.
It's sleek, it's fast, and it's taking over your world. The era of tabbing has arrived. This revolutionary device, armed with cutting-edge technology, is fast becoming the solitary symbol for all things tech. Reliance entered the tablet game with the 3G tab, thus starting a new chapter in India's journey. This unmatched entertainment and communication device packs a powerful punch that is bound to get the country talking and tabbing. The amazingly versatile Reliance 3G tab at 12.6 millimeters and 389 grams. It's not just super sleek, but also feather light. The exquisite body exudes strength and sturdiness. A smooth 7-inch multi-touch screen with a splendid resolution that makes your images come alive like never before. This 800 MHz device rides on the potent Android platform, opening up a world of advantages. Be it the fastest user interface, access to the latest apps on the Android market, or the best multitasking facility there is. With the Reliance 3G tab, you can make voice calls, send and receive SMSs and MMSs, and stay connected around the clock. Create memories with the 2-megapixel camera, capture your every mood with the front camera, and record videos as well, because the expandable memory can store your entire world. Stay connected with Bluetooth or Wi-Fi and share your internet with up to 5 other devices using the incredible hotspot feature. The cherry on top, an unbelievable battery life, enabling a whole 9 hours of talk time. Now, that's something to leave you speechless. And that's not all. With the superior Reliance 3G network, the tab elevates itself to an amazingly fast communication and entertainment device. With super quick push mail and documents to go, the world.
Okay, I'll take the questions now. Just one brief about how we have performed with this product. So we have launched this in August 11, and we have a 25% market share among tabs in India, which is again a record for an operator branded tab. Nowhere else in the world is an operator. I mean, you have iPad, but that is an Apple branded tab. This is a solely operator branded tab. Getting 25% share is again a unique achievement anywhere else in the world.
Question.
Yeah.
This is produced by China.
Yes.
Then how we are presenting this as investment and so the credit should go to
No, the way we work with our Chinese OEM partners is that the specifications are given by us, and as per our, I mean, Apple also doesn't manufacture their own tabs. It is also made by somebody called Foxconn. So we give the specs, we give the requirements, and they make the product as per our specification. The same way as Apple makes tabs. Because there is Foxconn is making tabs for Apple. I mean, Apple is not manufacturing their own tabs. So similarly, ZT is manufacturing tabs for us.
I think let's understand, you've got the device, you've got the network.
Yeah.
What about the content? Can you elaborate? Have you done something specific to
Yeah.
integrate
So
and
now,
provide-
we have been working on the content piece. So we have bundled in Big TV along with this. Big TV is of course our own product, where you get the entire Big TV experience. It's a set-top box software which is bundled into this. Then we have integrated Reliance Global Call, which is our VoIP calling service. We are also talking to 3-4 players to bundle in an entire K-12 educational suite. So the entire educational content will be bundled in. Whatever is there on the Android marketplace is there. So the Android marketplace itself is a very rich repository of content and applications. But over and above that, we are trying to add whatever more value we can to this.
So you have your own app store also?
No,
as
we don't
such,
have
or
our
you
own
don't?
app store.
Okay, so 25% market share. Is that, you said 25% market share.
Yeah.
Which segment has been the biggest buyer of this product?
It is primarily the prosumer segment, those very tech-savvy consumers who have picked it up. Enterprise buying is yet to pick up, and we are in negotiation with very large orders across all enterprises in India. But as of now, they have not picked up as many as we would like them to. But the potential there exists in a very big way. We see next year, or the next financial year, very large buying by enterprises, because we have at least given out 1,000 evaluation pieces to almost all enterprises in India, and all of them are evaluating our product.
But who's
support the 4G.
No, this is a 3G product only.
HSPA, is it?
This is HSPA, yeah.
When we compare this product with Apple, Samsung, Galaxy tabs, etc., don't you think with the new versions of Apple, Samsung, Galaxy tabs coming up in the market, more number of players that themselves have their own tablet in the market? I myself have used ZT1, or the OEM for you. Don't you think how long can you think the market can be you can sustain in the market? Because the price will eventually come down for Apples and Samsungs, etc. And with us limitations, even Cisco is coming up with their own enterprise product, which I have again used it as a. Yes, I have used it myself. So don't you think with certain limitations, which I'll not point out in this hardware piece, etc., how can they sustain when the prices come down in a margin of 18 to 20,000 with a better hardware support and a touchscreen facility available?
No. So there are two answers to your question. One is as newer SKUs are emerging. Yes, and we are maybe next month launching 2 new SKUs from our own stable. So we are also going to keep in sync with the fast emerging developments in the tablet space. Secondly, we don't see Samsung or Apple as a competitor, because even today among the Apple and the Samsung tabs sold in India, we get a 30% share as far as the network is concerned. So for us, we are more than happy if they come up with good products at an aggressive price point, because they are going to just increase the size of the pie. And thirdly, where is our core competency in this whole space? Our competency is in taking a mass product and pricing it very aggressively. To give you an example, supposing the BOM of this is $100, a Samsung will always price it at $200. They're making money on the device, but we will price it at $110 just to take care of incidental expenses. Our core business is network, so we want to earn out of selling the data services and not the device per se. And we have almost close to 50,000 retail outlets across the country. So our ability to distribute it at a zero cost, literally at a zero cost, and take it to the masses is much higher than what Samsung or Apple would be able to.
Who's taking care of the after sales service?
Reddington, we have Reddington as the partner for service.
In theory, if a competitor brought out a similar one, would you try to beat them on innovation, or would you just drop your price to match them?
Both.
Okay, thank you.
So it has to be both. It's very clear that this is going to be a very price-led segment. Our objective is to take the volume mass player. That is why we are not going to have too many SKUs. I mean, Samsung has 7 SKUs. We are happy with having just 1 or 2 SKUs. Because the only way I can get down the price is if I order a larger volume. So if I have many SKUs, my volume per SKU goes down, and my cost is a function of the volume. So I have to order 100,000 to get a good price. See, if I order 10,000 numbers, I get maybe $150. The moment I say I want 100,000, I get $100. So I want to take the price advantage and pass it on to the end consumer. So we don't want to make money out of the device. Yeah, thanks.